Boom, real quick message to the industry and message to clients, message to people hiring executive protection professionals, private security professionals. There's just a lot out there when it comes to the quality of service you get, and when it comes to what your agents are actually capable of. I hear agents out here in the industry quite often that say things like, oh, well, if you have to use these skills, you've already made a whole bunch of mistakes. If you have to use your hard skills, you've done so much wrong. And the reality of this game is not necessarily. Rick Sweeney said it during one of our podcasts, and I need to drive it home. No, not necessarily. If you have to use these skills, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you've done everything wrong as a protection professional. It's just the reality of what we do. Sometimes you have clients that want to go to bad neighborhoods late at night because they make the best fried chicken. Sometimes you have clients that want to go to areas that are unsafe in the world because they have orphanages there, or because it's just a consequence of their brand and what their brand does. You know what I'm saying? A book signing is an opportunity for someone who's been tracking your client to know about a public event and show up and try to do something to your client. There's so many different aspects where you may have to use your hard skills to use the tool of violence and or save a life with your medical background and or address a threat on the freeway as you drive venue to venue that just could happen because an insurance company rates your client at a level where they need professional protection. And you find yourself in these places and in these environments and with these people that are paying quite a lot of money for you to be there because there's a reality of risk. So company owners, when you're setting these contracts up, look at setting up a training budget. Agents, when you're asking about being on a team, when you're asking about joining a company, ask them, what do you guys do for training? When we're looking at setting these things up, clients, when's the last time you saw these agents qual? What does your company have in terms of proprietary training? All those different things, because the reality is follow home robberies do happen. The reality is there is inherent risk to what we do, and a lot of agents in the game are in the game because they have a cool background, law enforcement, military, whatever it is, but currently, what are they currently able to do? That becomes the question. And so for real true protectors, executive protection, private security is more than just a job. It really is a lifestyle. And I just wanted to come on here and drive that home, because there's a lot of people out here that are working and giving us a bad rap as professional protectors because they really, really wouldn't know what to do if something happens. They really, really don't know what to do if something happens. And they're in a little bit of a position where they don't have the access to the training, or they don't prioritize the training. But there are a lot of civilians thinking that they're safe, and they really, really may not be, because our job is to outperform other human beings in order to save life in violent encounters or when it comes to medical and all those things. And you need to be, the things you do when you're not training, or the things you do when you're not working, are the things that make it so you can perform on the job. Executive protection is more than just a job, it's a lifestyle. Byron Rodgers, protector by nature and by trade.